Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. Just gonna be doing the first game, even though, like, I have to say Reignited Trilogy, because that's the version I'm playing. This Let's Play is going to be to 120%. If you don't know what that means, well, we'll get right into that once we, get into that. But for now, let's save all these dragons.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Alright, so what I plan to do is complete 2 levels for each episode. That includes getting all of the gems, rescuing all of the dragons, and getting all of the dragon eggs in each level plus their hub world. So, the first episode of this is going to be going around the hub world and getting all of the treasure. As you see there, we got a skill point. I'm not going to be getting all of those, mostly because they're kind of pointless and whatever. I will be going over some fan creations when I see fit, you know. Basically, what you want to do is defeat every enemy in a stage, because each one has some gems, and find any gems lying around.
Where's Nasty Gnorc? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
About that, Sparks is basically your hit point indicator. Sparks, if you get hit, will change colors. Yellow means you have full hit points. I think blue is the next color, and no, wait. No, I think maybe? Down here's the balloonist, which we will worry about him later. For now, we're just trying to get all of the gems and the dragons in here. That is a portal to another level, which we will worry about later. Or not later, but in just a little bit. That was a clam that had an extra life in it. Let's see here. Is there any more gems? Kind of wish we could go in there. If you ever are stuck finding gems, just click the L3 button and Sparks will lead you to more gems.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
I love the way that they altered Spyro in this game. Like, they didn't actually change his character, but the voice acting makes it seem like, you know, like he is, like he's not arrogant. He is just like, he thinks he's bigger than he is. And I kind of like that about him. Come here, you Nork. I think that's what this is. Let's kill you. You don't have to hit them with your flame, but your flame does have extra reach, so, you know, use the flame when you think it is necessary. There's another level, which we will worry about once we finish the hub world. Which shouldn't be too much longer. I think we already got most of what we need in this hub world. If you ever are wondering if you got everything, just click the little touchpad on the DualShock 4, and you can see just what you're missing. So there are 100 gems here, and 1 dragon we have yet to save. There's more gems? There's more gems in here? Sparks, are you sure? Oh. Good boy, Sparks. Alright. Press the square button to charge, which is really useful for getting around quickly. And there we go, we got all the gems, and here's the last dragon.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The Artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Alright. Now that we got that, this hub world finished, how about we go to Stonehill? And here we have the egregious load times. I do kind of like the way that you can move around here, which is a little fun, but I'm going to be largely cutting these out. Alright, so what we did in the hub world, that is basically what we're going to be doing throughout the whole game. Collecting stuff and saving dragons. So, Glimmer. Some enemies need to be flamed, while as others can be charged. Most generally, though, this game is fairly easy. We already found our first dragon.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Yeah, there's a little autosave thing every time you save a dragon, so yeah, better hope I don't have to re-record stuff, because that basically means I'm gonna have to redo the game from the beginning. Yay! Kill sheeps and other small creatures to heal sparks. And, you know. I love the cartoony nature of this game. I was always more, I remember playing Spyro as a kid, but, like, I wasn't super into the, original Spyro trilogy. Like, I remember playing the second game, Spyro Gateway to Glimmer. It's actually called something else where I live.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
What is keeping your glasses on your face? Anyway, I was never really super into it. I mean, like, I played Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer, which it's called something else where I live, but, you know, it's kind of a spoiler-ish type thing. But, here, we have an Egg Snatcher. These things are much more common in the third game, but, for here, we just want to chase them around and try to cut them off. And if we get close, use our flame to, get them. There we go. There should be some, yeah. If you ever, watch this. One. Yep, these little things create like a little magical portal, or magical, thingy-boopy, barrier, invisible wall thing to, hold us in. I like when stuff like that is actually shown in-game and it's not just, oh, there's an invisible wall here, so if you want to go out that way, you can't because the game developers don't want you to go there. Let's go down the well because our name is Tippy. Not Tippy, Timmy.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Something tells me I'm stronger than you. Probably because I'm a purple dragon. My avatar is actually supposed to be blue, not purple, if anybody's wondering. I don't have a whole lot of shades of purple, which in some instances, Spyro kind of looks pink. It's a little weird, but yeah. This game also does have cheat codes, which I'm not going to be using, but they are still kind of humorous. You might be wondering why we're still here if we already got this place. Well, there is some gems that we can only get by coming up here. Where are you looking at, Sparks? This game can be played with the D-pad or the control stick. I just prefer the D-pad for older games like this. I mean, this game is like only, I don't even think it's a year old yet, but the Spyro trilogy and Crash trilogy are technically old games, so like I still call them that. But yeah, I do still call them I still do call them older games. Over here, we have the dragon.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the Artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
I love that. I love Spyro in this game. We still do have a bunch of gems left to get. As you can see, we still have a little less than 40 to get. 36 if I am counting correctly. But you might remember seeing that that thing, what is the name? The chest in that well. Well, we are going to need to find a bottle rocket or firework or something to blow it up. And I think that has the remaining gems in it. I could be mistaken. Yeah, Sparks is pointing towards that thing. Oh, wait. Sparks, where are you pointing to? I do prefer Spyro and Sparks' relationship in the Legends games. The Spyro Legends. hero's tale or hero's beginning or something, and whatnot. Like I do actually like the first Legends game. I never played the other ones, but I do like the first one. Where is that bottle rocket? Ooh, wait, there's gems back here. Okay. It's good for us to know. Sometimes they try to trick you. Aha! Never mind, there's you don't need a bottle rocket. Sometimes you do, but I found the key. You just gotta look for the key. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the beautiful key? You found your key in the mausoleum. Give me my gems. What? We're still missing some. Let's follow Sparks. Maybe he knows where the things are hidden. Sparks? Where are you? Oh. Let's come over here. Sparks, I know you're hungry, but you need those gems. Alright, now that we finally did that thing. Alright. Next time on Spyro the Dragon, Spyro the Reignited Dragon, we do 2 more levels. Hopefully they don't take anywhere near as long as this, but something tells me that is not going to be the case. So, where's the way to get out of here? I will see you guys then.